So today I'm going to use what's called a California patch. Like I said, and I use this pretty rarely. If you're someone that uses it all the time, let me know in the comment section. Let me know why. If you think it's just as good as using some bracing back here. But like I said, I'm going to use the California patch, and it should work out. Like I said, it's a small hole, so let's get to it. All right, so first we're just going to go ahead and square off our drywall hole. So if you got drywall knife, drywall saw, anything like that, we're just going to square it off, cut the excess. And the reason you square it off just makes it easier when you go to cut your hole. I'll then take a piece of sandpaper, go along my sides here, and just get rid of any excess paint or excess paper that might be sticking out. Just clean it up. All right, so now we're just going to take a piece of scrap drywall here, and we're going to put it up to our hole and let's flip it over here. And what we're going to do is just going to mark our hole here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Make a mark there, make a mark there. All right. Now we're going to take our straight edge here. Snap our pieces here. Pull this off like that. Try not to rip the paper as much as we can. Test our piece here, and that'll fit. All right, so another thing I like to do, if I got time to do it, if my edges are rough, I'll just take a pair of scissors and go around and cut them. But like I said, got my patch fixed. It fits. Now I'm just going to take some mud here. I'm just going to go along the sides here like this. All right, and then I'm going to take some mud here. Put it right on the inside here. Just fill that little spot up there. This will fill in any gaps you might have. It's another reason why you don't have to worry about it being perfect, because your mud there is going to fill it in. Patch here, just stick that on there. Level it here. Smooth those out. Now the reason I'm pressing down with the edge of the knife on the corner is to make sure that the patch is sitting flush with the wall, as well as making sure that I've removed any excess mud underneath the paper. Now you can either let this dry, or you can just go ahead and do your next coat here, which is is what I'm going to go ahead and do here. Take my 8-inch knife. Over that. Now make sure you stick around to the end, as I'll show you how to properly apply the third coat of mud to get a smooth finish. And make sure you smash that like button to help us out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to come back, sand it, then I'll do one more coat. All right, so now that I've let that dry, and let this sit for about 24 hours. You don't have to let it sit that long, but that's just what I ended up. I'm going to come back. I'm just going to take my sander here and I'm going to lightly sand it, trying to knock down the high spots here, and then I'll come back and do a final coat. All right, so now that I've knocked down all the high spots, I'm just going to come back with my final coat. Now my final coat is going to be a thinner coat, so I'm going to put a little bit extra water in it, because really all I'm trying to do is fill in these void areas here. I'm not trying to build this up anymore. I'm just trying to fill in the voids. I'm going to pull it tight. Get all of my bubbles out. All right, now that way when I come back and sand it, I can sand it smooth. All my voids are filled in, and that's really all there is to it. Now I'll just come back with a coat of paint and go over the top of it. All right, guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure you click that link below and become one, and we'll catch you on the next one.